The AI chatbot is controlled by Elon Musk. It's written by Elon Musk and his crew. So it typically pushes right-wing conspiracies.
I am majoring in data science. That is what I'm getting my master's in. And I'm also getting a certificate in artificial intelligence. So it cannot think. It can basically generate text based on what the information you train it on.
So this thing that they created, this monster that they created, is literally backfiring on them.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
Jay, you're not on the Twitter or what they call the X now, right?
No.
They have this AI called Grok. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. That you can basically ask anything of when somebody posts and say, is it real? And it's a chatbot, an AI chatbot. Here's the problem. The AI chatbot is controlled by Elon Musk. It's written by Elon Musk and his crew. So it typically pushes right-wing conspiracies. There's been a couple of articles that's come out, one on Yahoo, one on Washington Post, that is basically saying, that's done a deep dive investigation saying, look, Elon Musk has written the code specifically to push right-wing stuff like white genocide in South Africa. However, the AI has a mind of its own and has started to correct people's misinformation with setting MAGA on fire.
Yeah.
What do you feel about them trying to create this program that is going to basically try to bolster their ideology, but then it backfires because it's an artificial intelligence that can think on its own?
Right. So it can't think. That's the first thing. So here's the thing. So because as a lot of y'all know, I am majoring in data science, and that is what I'm getting my master's in. And particularly, I'm also getting a certificate in artificial intelligence. So it cannot think. It can basically generate text based on what the information you train it on.
Okay.
So this AI has been trained on a large data set, and yes, they tried to make it give certain answers, but it's not that it's thinking on its own, but if it's trained on a large, it's gonna give accurate answers. That's
Okay.
the thing. That's the thing. Like it's not going to return false answers. That's the whole point of AI. We tried to reduce what's called hallucination. And hallucination is when it just makes up answers or it gives false information. So that's a huge problem with AI. And that's what a lot of data engineers and things are trying to reduce, is that idea of hallucination. So I don't know why they thought this would work. So, I heard Marjorie Taylor Greene got into a fight with it.
She did? What do you mean she got into a fight with it?
Well, there's an article in Newsweek titled "Marjorie Taylor Greene Gets into an X Fight with Elon Musk's AI Bot." So, yeah, I find it very hilarious. The entire thing. It's not gonna work the way y'all think it's gonna work, and I find it all very hilarious that they thought that they could do this, but no, that's just not how large language models work. It's gonna try to return the most accurate answer possible.
And so, because it's returning or trying to attempt, even though it's been written a certain way, to return the most accurate answers possible, it is setting MAGA on fire.
Yeah.
Because everything that they want to say is truth, Grok is saying that's not true. And for X now, formerly Twitter, is a complete right-wing site. Like, I get on there and my feed is surprisingly porn, a lot of porn, Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of right-wing extremist stuff. The days of me, I'm like, I'm following CNN, I'm following the
Yeah.
Washington Post, I'm following I'm not getting any of that stuff. Nothing. I have to go search out for it. What I'm getting now is all right-wing conspiracies and porn. And I can't even open up X in public spaces because I don't know what the hell is going to pop up on my Explore page. And it's like, I'm not liking this stuff. So why is it being sent to me? I guess it knows
Yeah.
I'm a male, and I guess
I think it just knows you're an ex-user, and that's enough for it to have this algorithm push the most ridiculous things that have nothing to do with you. But that they can control this AI. They don't. I really feel like Elon's team doesn't know enough about it to know that this is not. You cannot. You just can't. You can't train it to give incorrect answers.
but like, how would they not know? This is their baby. This is their thing. He says that boasts that he is the leader in information technology. How can they mess this up so badly? Well, it wasn't messed up for a while. This is a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
This AI has been around for 7, 8, 9 months, maybe even a year, and now it's finally starting to get to the point where it's pissing off MAGA people. It's been given factual information. It has even openly criticized Elon Musk. So this thing that they created, this monster that they created, is literally backfiring on them. And I'm like, well, how do you not know how to control your own thing? And what you're saying is it's not controllable.
It is controllable, but it's not in that way. Like it like I said, it doesn't think on its own. It's just going to return answers based on all of the data that it's trained on. And anyone who is worth their salt that is working on this AI project would try to make it as credible as possible, which is reducing those instances of hallucination like that. I mean, it's just it eventually, the more you use it, the more that it quote unquote learns, the less controllable, I guess you can say, it will become.
So I got a question for you. When is AI going to become Jarvis from Iron Man?
It's on the way a little bit. We have what's called agenic AI, which you can say is AI that can quote unquote think, in that it doesn't just perform the task that you give it. It can actually go find information on its own. It can make decisions on its own on how it's going to approach the task that you give it. So we're getting there, but I mean, it's a long ways away. It's not close.
Well, I thought all this stuff was a long ways away. And let me tell you what happened to me this week. I was talking to a friend, and they were like, yeah, AI is going to get to the point where we're going to be doing movies and it's going to be real life. And I was like, I don't know. I think we're really far away from them being able to create AI, being able to create realistic scenes like what you would go see in a movie like Sinners, where you see real people interacting and things like that.
No, that's not far.
Actually, no, it's not. It's here already in 8-second clips. And he literally sent me something that's like, it's already here. Now it can only be done in 8-second clips. Be able to do a whole movie or a TV show, I guess we're not that far off, but it's kind of scary because I looked at it and I was like, oh, this looks absolutely 100% realistic. Not that crazy AI that we were getting about a year ago. No, it looks like they have gotten to the point now where they can create things that look absolutely real.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It shouldn't be. I mean, think about in the advent of film and movies, and people could go to the movie theater and actually see moving pictures. Like it probably blew their mind then. Just think when they added sound and color, like this is just technology moving forward. That's all.
It's moving forward really fast though. Like,
I mean,
we
it
just
has
get
been.
AI yesterday.
We didn't. AI has been around for a very, very long time. People have been working on it for quite some time. There's been recent advancements to the point where it could be available commercially, like when you use a GPT, but no, AI has been around for a long time.
Okay, well, I just find it funny that Elon Musk's AI is actively fighting against him. Whether it's active or not, it's fighting against him.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious that they thought that they could do this. But no, the more it starts to learn about its audience, the more questions it's asked, the more information it's given, the more it'll start to not work on its own, but the more intelligent it will become.
It'll continuously build upon itself.
Correct.
Yeah, well, not Elon Musk's.
No.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.